Hello and welcome to Math with Otun, where math is simple, fun, and practical. In this lesson, we'll be solving linear equations with variables on both sides. As you can see in this example, on the left-hand side you have the x. Also on the right-hand side you have the x, okay? So you have the variable on both sides of the equation. So our goal is to bring those variables together on one side and then the number together on one side of the equation, okay, on the other side of the equation, right? So here we have 3x. So how can we bring this x to this side? All right, and then take this one to the other side. So we have only the variables here and then the numbers, the constant. Okay, so to solve this, I'm going to show you two methods, all right, two ways we can solve it. And then I'll also show you one of the shortcuts we use, okay? So the first thing is that I will have to subtract 1 from both sides. So this 1 will not be on this side again. So doing that, I will have 3x plus 1 minus 1, and then x plus 9 minus 1. So minus 1 minus 1 is out. So on this side, I have only 3x, and then equals to x. 9 minus 1 is 8, right? 9 minus 1 is 8, okay? Then I have this x on this side being added to 8. So I'll subtract that x from both sides. So if I subtract x from both sides, I have 3x minus x equals to x plus 8 minus x. So x will cancel out on this side, right? And then here I have 3x minus x will be 2x, and then over here I have 8 left, right? And at this point, what are we going to do? We divide both sides by the coefficient of x, all right, multiplying x so that we have only x, all right, 1x. So divide by 2 and divide by 2. So 2 goes into is 1, so we are left with 1x, and then 8 divided by 2 is 4, okay? All right, we can put that back and check, but before that I want to show you the shortcut we use, okay? What we do is that we normally just collect the like terms. We have 3x plus 1 equals x plus 9. Now that we have mastered a balance procedure, all right, that balance procedure is actually was what led to this shortcut I'm going to show you. Now what we're going to do is we'll bring this x to this side, and because it's positive here, it becomes negative. Here we already have 9. We take this 1 to the other side of the equal sign, to the right hand side, and because it's positive here, it becomes negative. All right, so we just have 3x minus x, 2x, and then 9 minus 1 is 8. So this shortcut, the reason why we brought x from this side and it crosses the equal sign to become negative, positive to become negative, is what we did here, subtracting x from both sides. That was the reason why you say, okay, it crosses the equal sign and it turns to positive, because you had subtracted x from both sides. All right, and the same thing, the reason why we have minus 1 here is because we've subtracted 1 from both sides. So 1 minus 1 is off, and then the minus 1 appeared on the other side. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's the reason behind negative crosses the equal sign turns to positive, and positive crosses the equal sign turns to negative. All right, it's just rooted in our one-step equation where we do balance by adding to both sides, subtracting from both sides, dividing both sides, multiplying both sides. I believe you get it. All right. So at this point, we have to divide both sides by 2, and then we know that 2 into is 1, and then we have x equals 4. Okay. All right. So with practice, you graduate from the balance method to a shortcut like this. Okay. All right. But you have to understand this before you're able to, bring it into the shortcut. And let me tell you, there are so many people that are using this shortcut. They didn't even know that this is where it's from. It's because you're taking it to the other side because you're subtracting both from both sides. That's why it's turning to minus on the other side. You are adding to both sides. That's why this negative goes to the other side and becomes positive. All right. So I believe you've understood that. All right. Thank you. But we have to check before we go. Let's do a check. Okay. Check, check, check. So we say x is 4. So that means 3 times 4 plus 1 will also be equals to 4 plus 9. So 3 times 4 is 12, right? 12 plus 1 is 13. And then 4 plus 9, 13. All right, checked. That means you're correct, right? Thank you. Do well to like, comment, and share. Please check the first comment for the exercise. I'd like to see how you tackle it. Thank you. Bye.